Travel industry analyst Henry Hartfeld has been following and collecting all things airplane related for decades. He says higher labor and fuel costs mean U.S. airlines may not be as profitable as 2016, but still thinks the industry is in good shape.
Overall, I think that the global airline industry will do well in 2017. The reason is that there's generally strong demand worldwide. There are growing markets, including China and other Asian markets. The price of fuel, though higher, is still somewhat stable and affordable for airlines.
A key to balancing fuel costs with long-haul flights has been Boeing's 787 Dreamliner, which holds around 240 to 330 passengers while being more fuel efficient.
United Airlines operates more nonstop U.S. to China flights and goes to more Chinese cities than any other U.S. airline. And some of the routes you might not expect, like Las Vegas to Chengdu or even Portland to Xi'an.
United's hub in San Francisco has by far the most U.S. direct flights to China, including this one added last year to Hangzhou.
If I didn't have the Hangzhou flight, I'd have to go up to Shanghai.
Ejun, who works for Alibaba in Hangzhou, hopes there'll be even more direct flights between U.S. and Chinese cities.
I think more people want direct flight to U.S. I think for two reasons. And one is for business, because a lot of companies move to secondary cities, which are still big, right? Not like small cities. The other is more people want to travel internationally.
United Airlines San Francisco hub Vice President Mike Hanna says this Hangzhou route is driven by technology in more ways than one.
It is the Silicon Valley, if you will, of China, as well as it connects you to Silicon Valley right here in the Bay Area. But you're right, it does allow you to serve some secondary markets that might be a little bit more focused on leisure markets. And the economics of this airplane is fantastic for us. Anytime you can save 27% of your fuel cost, it's an amazing, amazing opportunity for you.
United has really been at the forefront of taking advantage of its hub at San Francisco International and using that as the gateway to these secondary cities in China. American and Delta are relying on Chinese carriers to connect their passengers to reach those cities. We'll see if either American or Delta decide to try to open more flying into China in 2017.
But airspace can hit turbulence. American Airlines remains locked in a dispute with the Civil Aviation Administration of China, which hasn't granted the airline any landing or takeoff spots in Beijing. Last week, American Airlines filed a formal objection with the U.S. Department of Transportation to stop Air China from renewing its permit to fly between Beijing and Houston. Mark New, CGTN, San Francisco.